Today is brought to you by my chemistry lab glasses. Hello, internet friends. Today, we are going to be talking about the difference between being in college and being in your mid-20s. So, quick recap. The reason why I am even thinking about this is because I am in a post-bac program. So that means that at the tender age of 24, I am back in essentially freshman science classes, which means I feel like I've become astutely aware of the difference between how I was as an undergraduate versus how I am now as like a trying to be functioning adult in the world. So big difference number one, your relationship with alcohol. Oh, that sweet, sweet, bitter temptress. For instance, in undergrad, you can have beer, wine, vodka, tequila, rum, all in one night, and not want to die the next day. In fact, I am definitely sure there are some young people who only subsist off of alcohol. I've seen it. I've been there. Compared with the stark reality that is your mid-20s, when you're going to get probably a little embarrassingly drunk on a minute amount of alcohol. And no matter what, you're going to puke, you're going to feel terrible the next day, you're probably going to puke again the next day, and it's going to take you at least 24 hours to get over it and feel like a real adult again. And then you constantly are just asking yourself, why did I do this to myself? Major difference number two, you can't eat the same way, despite how desperately hard you try to relive those glory days. When you're 19, it's all like, do I want a burrito for dinner? Yeah, I do. Is it the 7th day in a row I've had a burrito for dinner? Yeah, it is. Am I gonna have a breakfast burrito tomorrow morning? Yeah, I am. Do I want more tacos for lunch? Yes, I do. Challenge accepted. But when you're in your mid-20s, a little harder to eat like that anymore. You're gonna need some Tums. You're gonna need some Pepto-Bismol. Probably gonna need some Prilosec. All in all, you just can't be so outwardly aggressive towards your own stomach and intestines. Maybe like, why do you hate me? Why? Ugh. Lastly, and this one's a biggie, your patience for people being disrespectful towards you hits an all-time low. I know I've always been a sassy kid. I kicked myself out of swim practice twice, for instance. But when it came to school, and more specifically teachers, and doing what they asked me to do, even if they were being really mean about it, I would huff and puff and get all angry and sanctimonious, but then I would still end up doing it anyway. No more as a mid-20-something student. Because you see, I've had real people jobs. I know what it takes probably to do your job, professor. So you being outwardly mean towards me and the rest of my classmates ain't gonna fly. Hell yes, I'm gonna write you up to the department. Hell yes, I'm gonna tell every single department head about you. And I'm gonna put you in my YouTube video and complain about you. What? So thank you for watching my video, which has basically been my own excuse to rant about people who have been pissing me off, as well as things I've been pretty much doing to myself of my own free will. Gonna do that thing now where I pretend I'm like a legit YouTuber and ask that you please subscribe if you really like these videos and just keep checking back whenever. I'll try and do these more frequently, or maybe I'll just keep you on your toes and do them whenever like I have been. You'll never know.